Imagine a world where all our energy comes from sun, wind, and water, where our homes produce more power than they use, and the cars we drive no longer pollute. I'm Cameron Diaz. Join me as we explore the many ways that energy touches our daily lives. What do these astronauts in the International Space Station have in common with these villagers in the South Pacific and this indigenous tribe in the Amazon? What does this sheikh in the Persian Gulf have in common with me, an actress in Hollywood, or this bus driver in Europe? What does this dog sledder in Alaska share with this fisherman in the Indian Ocean and this scuba diver in Thailand?
I think what historians are going to remark on when they look back at our time is how little we understood about energy. Not how much we use, although we use an astounding amount of energy, but how little we know about it.
Okay, let's start with the astronauts. The good news for them, and for all of us on Earth, is that sunlight provides a clean, abundant source of energy. The space station's crew relies entirely on solar power to operate their craft, even to make the oxygen they breathe. If not for these solar lifelines, humans could not live and work in space. Solar power is sunlight converted into electricity, and its potential is enormous. Every hour, the sun showers Earth with more energy than the world's population uses in a whole year. That's important because more than 2 billion people have no access to electricity. Which leads us to this village in the South Pacific. Solar energy provides this community with a reliable source of electricity. For the first time, families can refrigerate food and students can read at night. When people have access to electricity, it improves their lives and creates opportunity. Here in the Amazon rainforest, this tribe uses solar technology to power up a classroom and connect to the internet. Which means that someday in the future, this young woman might exchange email with an astronaut or start planning for a career in space herself. Our next destination on Earth, the Persian Gulf. Beneath these dunes lies 65% of all known oil reserves. A simple fact that connects our sheikh, a Saudi Arabian oil minister, to every American consumer.
You can think of Americans as an oil tribe. We now consume our body weight in petroleum products each week. Each week, about 200 million Americans go into a gas station and get a tank of gasoline. This is the great American ritual. Whether you're rich or poor, young or old, we all have this in common now.
Which leads us back to me, the actress in Hollywood. I'm doing my part to reduce oil imports by driving a hybrid car. Mine gets more than 50 miles to the gallon, almost 3 times the national average. If everyone in the US drove a hybrid, we could completely eliminate oil imports from the Persian Gulf. And hybrid cars are just the beginning. Let's visit our bus driver in Europe. The bus he's driving is powered by a hydrogen fuel cell. It's not a gas engine. The only emissions from a fuel cell are water and air. So it's totally clean and very quiet. Around the world, auto companies are racing to develop fuel cell cars. Before long, you may pull into a filling station and start pumping hydrogen instead of gas. Which explains why this sheikh and others in the oil industry are starting to invest in renewable energy and a hydrogen economy. What about our dog sledder in Alaska? For years, she's counted on a long winter to train her team. Until now. You see, the residents of Alaska stand on the front lines of global climate change. Greenhouse gases from the burning of fossil fuels have led to record high temperatures. That means shorter winters, melting glaciers, and endangered species.